girl Joyce. Welcome back to another video. For today's video, as read by the title, it is going to be my thoughts on Stefan Salvatore from the Vampire Diaries and why he isn't the worst, but he isn't the best character. Hearing that, you're probably gonna say,
Joyce, really? How does that make any sense what you just said?
right now it doesn't, but if you watch it again to the end, you'll be like,
oh, I understand what she means now. I get you. We seeing eye to eye.
I really did enjoy my sister collabing with me when we analyzed Damon Salvatore's character from the Vampire Diaries. If you haven't seen that, I will link it in the description box. Also, I want to say that this is a side note. I just want to say that I know I've been covering that show a lot, but I do have other shows in the works. I do have other analysts that are coming for other characters from other shows. Glee is also going to be included as well. So I just wanted to say that it's not just going to be the Vampire Diary. If you guys are new to this channel, hello, my name is Joyce. I do makeup, looks, reactions, reviews on TV shows, movies, plot lines, characters, and song covers. And if you stay on this channel, you will not regret one single second. That is enough said, and without further ado, let's get on with this video because I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty excited. Like I've done with my other analytic videos on the characters from the Vampire Diaries, I'm going to start with Stefan's character in the show, my review on his character. Stefan Salvatore, he is also one of the Salvatore vampire brothers. He is Damon's little brother. He was born on November 1, 1846. Also, this is something I want to add. In the video that I talked about Damon, I said that he was born in 1497, somewhat, if I remember. But when I researched again, I read that it's actually in the novels, that's when he was born, but in the show, he wasn't born in 97. And that's why I kind of thought when I was watching the video again, I did think it was kind of weird that Damon was born in 1497. And then when I saw for Stefan, it said 18 something. So then when I researched again, I was like, oh,
Okay, I made a mistake.
just wanted to point it out. I apologize. Damon wasn't born in the 1400s. He was born in the same era as Stefan. So I just wanted to say that right there. At the start of the show, he is 163 years old. And at the end of the show, he is 171 years old by the time he dies. According to his and Damon's story in season 1, he became a vampire thanks to Catherine's compulsion and him dying with her vampire blood in his system. Through the first seasons, Stefan struggles with drinking animal blood or human blood either from multiple temptations around him or to stay stronger to fight against the villains. For example, we saw in season 2 when he was still with Elena, he talked about how he needed to drink a little bit of human blood every day so he grows stronger and stronger. So he knows how to defeat Catherine, because him only drinking animal blood didn't really help him. It kind of weakened him, and that's what he was saying to Elena. In season 3, the show really dives into Stefan's days back in the 1920s when he was known as the legendary Ripper of Mystic Falls. When he returns to Mystic Falls, he meets Elena and is very fond of her because she reminds him of his ex Catherine, to whom in his eyes, is worse than Elena, which he has been with a few other girls in the show for a short-lived time, but his most prominent ones are Elena and Catherine. Oh, I said Elena and Catherine? What? It's Caroline. I don't know why I said that. So this pretty much reviews and some, I don't know what's wrong with me today, Winnie. Well, this concludes my review of Stefan Salvatore's character in the Vampire Diaries. Now I'm going to talk about why he isn't the worst and he isn't the best either. I'm first going to talk about why he isn't the worst. Now, I think that this is something that a lot of people have agreed online when it comes to what do you think about Stefan Salvatore as a character, if you like him or not. I feel like something that a lot of people have said is that he's like the hero of the show. He's the good brother. He's the saint. I remember when I watched the show when I was a little younger, I would always say,
oh, I like Stefan. He's the hero of the show. He's the good one.
But that's it. That's literally all I would say about Stefan when I was watching every single episode of the Vampire Diaries. If I watch it right now, I would not be, again, like the response would not change. I would still say he is the hero. He's the saint. He's the good one. He's the brother who doesn't feed on human blood. You know, he's the good vampire. I do still think that, but I understand more in depth why that was the only thing I thought about his character, is because Stefan isn't really interesting. In the first season, I think Stefan was good. Like I liked his introduction. I liked him being with Elena. But the reason why I wasn't really fond of him is because that's all he does for the entire show. He's always involved with a girl, and that's why he's good. Honestly, I'm sorry, but that's what I thought. That's still what I think till this day. I think that the only reason why Stefan is so loved and he's the saint and he's very good is because he is immediately attached with a female in the show, Elena, or any of his other hookups with girls and stuff like that. But if you really watch the show and if you see Stefan without being attached to a female, either if it's just for a small fling or if it's prominent like Elena or Caroline, Stefan is very interesting on his own. Oh my gosh. Take out his romantic storyline. On his own, Stefan is chef's kiss. He is amazing and he is so interesting. And do you want to know why? Do you want to know why he's interesting? I'll tell you why. It's because we get to know Stefan when he was basically drinking human blood back in his days. And that's what the show shows in the episodes. Like they really show off in the episodes that, oh, when Stefan isn't romantically involved with someone, then they show Ripper Stefan when he was ripping people's heads out, drinking human blood. When they would show that, honestly, I know you're not supposed to root for people who go and kill off other people and stuff. I get that. But that was the only thing that made Stefan interesting. And that's the reason why I say that he's not the worst. Honestly, Ripper Stefan in the show, I really do feel like he would have been more interesting if they delved in a little bit deeper into that storyline, because in season 3, I think that Stefan's best season was season 3 because we got to know him a bit better. We got to know what drove him to start killing people without any emotions. Not just me saying it. Even characters in the show, mostly Klaus, have said that he is way more interesting when he was Ripper Stefan than how he is right now.
Where's the fight? Where's the Ripper? I could have compelled her to behave, but a real Ripper enjoys the hunt. You know, all of this reminds me of our time together in the 20s.
And it is true. I will show you a few clips right now of Stefan's best moments when he was the Ripper.
I'd like you to join me for a drink.
What kind of sick freaks are you?
I said, drink. Liam Grant. Have another sip, Liam. How about you? You know, if you don't pick up the tempo, you're gonna lose your head.
Stop.
You mean they owe us a Persian rug? It's my house too, brother.
Ooh, would you like a spin?
And yeah, that's what honestly really fascinated me so much when watching the Vampire Diaries, is just seeing how cool and awesome it was when Stefan he doesn't care. When he's Ripper Stefan, he doesn't care. People see a lot of fans saying,
oh no, Stefan is just good. No, he's too good to do that.
Yes, he is. He is the good brother, the good vampire. That's true in the show. But if you mess with them, if you mess with Stefan Salvatore, oh, he won't hesitate. He will kill you off instantly. That's what, again, fascinated me so much about his character. So that's why I believe that for that, if they explored that aspect of Stefan's character in the show, he would have been so great. Oh my gosh, he would have been really interesting. And I don't think people would say that he's boring. Now let's delve into the boring part and why people think he's boring, okay? And why essentially that makes him not the best character. I've explained that him always being attached to a romantic storyline with a female is the reason why it makes him so boring. I feel like the writers knew that at some point. So that's why I think that in season 4, when they brought in Silas, his doppelganger, that was just out of nowhere. Like, I don't know why they did the whole Silas storyline. That was, oh my God. I think that they kind of figured out that Paul Wesley, the actor who plays Stefan, is phenomenal when he plays the bad guy. That's how I feel, honestly. That's how I feel. I feel like they realized that, hey, if we bring in Silas, Stefan would somehow still be enjoyable.
Perversion of me. I'm unkillable, I'm immortal, and I'm psychic, and to function, I need human blood. But don't ever call me a vampire.
How many people can I influence? 2? 10? An entire town square? Everyone stop talking.
I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they made a doppelganger just because Paul Wesley is very good at playing the villain. Seriously, go on YouTube and I feel like, seriously, like that videos when you see Ripper Stefan and stuff like that, him with Klaus as a duo, it makes it the perfect team. I'm sorry, like that was so interesting watching it back, like back in the day. And now even watching it as an adult, like Stefan and Klaus had one of the best friendships. Oh my God, it was so great to see them together. And that's when we got to know Stefan a little bit better. But again, without him being a Ripper, he is very boring because there's nothing else to know about his character. He's just basically the teen heartthrob of the show. That's it. That's really it. When he is in relationships, he is so lifeless. He's so boring. Why people say he's boring, it's because,
oh, he's the good brother. He isn't like Damon, who's like evil and doesn't care and he's selfish and stuff like that.
he's always attached to a romantic plot line with a female. In my opinion, that's why I truly think that Stefan isn't the best, but he isn't the worst either. He isn't the worst because I really enjoy seeing Ripper Stefan, but he wasn't the best either because they always attached him to a romantic storyline. And that's why a lot of people find him boring. And that's why the only thing that people would say about Stefan when they would watch the show, honestly, is,
oh, he's the good vampire brother.
Ripper Stefan is way more interesting than teen heartthrob good brother Stefan. I'm sorry, like that was good. It was good for a while. And I'm not saying that I didn't like seeing that throughout the show. I really did. But damn, Paul Wesley, you are way better at playing Ripper Stefan and an evil person than the good vampire Stefan, because he is a good actor overall. Paul Wesley is a good actor overall, but I feel like he's way better when he plays the villain than he plays the heartthrob. Or should I say more interesting? There you go. That's the word. That's basically my review of Stefan's character from the Vampire Diaries and why he isn't the best, but he isn't the worst either. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more content. Let me know in the comments if you agree or you disagree. Let me know if you like Stefan or if you don't like Stefan. I want to know what your thoughts about him are. If I think that Stefan is a good character, yeah, he's okay. Like, he's not the best, of course, but he's likable. I understand why. I do get both sides. I understand why people like him, and I understand why people think he's boring. I think that Stefan is pretty okay. He's an okay character. That is it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.